Hello, I'm going to introduce you to the storm treatment vault design that I've come up with. And what's real important is maintenance access. Right here we have 3 maintenance access ports, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to get access to this. I'm not some Superman. Now this will get us access to the first chamber. The first chamber also contains the storm screening devices, which takes out all the leafy matter and all the floatable trash. I'll come over here. Go step in the hole there, Andrew. It's very important. I want to talk about this. This is actually well casing material, 1/4-inch stainless steel with these slots pointing downward, which make it very easy to clean. This has seen 2 storms, a lot of leafy matter. The leafy matter is not sticking on it. It comes from the 30-inch pipe coming in for this particular one. I have 2 on either side of the 2 of these things with 24-inch diameter pipes that go over here to the last chamber. These pieces of well screen material are 9 feet tall. That means there's probably 3.5 foot of dead storage here, which is fantastic for trapping all kinds of material. 1/4-inch stainless steel, darn near indestructible. I want to show you the last chamber. In the event that there's ever any hydrocarbons that come into the system, this stuff happens, we want to have a hydrocarbon trap. After it goes through the screening, I want to point out, we go to a standard snout style manhole. This is our snout, which is the hydrocarbons trap, and this vault here is an 8x16 vault, and so we also have about 3.5 foot of dead pool storage here. The snout, so this would meet the configurations our Clean Water Services standard design, standard pollution control manhole criteria, except it's enhanced with the screening. The screening is amazingly effective. A lot of the leaves you see over here are not from overflow, but they're from the surrounding trees making it through the grates. But the grates are very handy. You can see how it can work out for easy Vector truck access to be able to hose and remove this. We find that we've maintained, this is the prototype version 3, prototype version 2, which has the same screens but mounted horizontally. It took us 50 minutes to do a complete cleaning, and that was with discussion. That's as compared to say another type of screening manhole, say at CDS, can take up to 4.5 to 5 hours to do the cleaning. So the advantage of this is just the simplicity and the ease of maintenance access, the ability to see the flows both inside and outside. This is the incoming pipe. It's a sunny day, and this doesn't have much of a perennial flow to the stream. And this has been in the ground for about 3.5 weeks, fully functioning. Hey, Mark Boguslawski here. We're going to do a pre-storm inspection. We've had kind of a dry fall, had a very dry fall, almost record-breaking fall. Hadn't had any rainfall. Come in a little closer. And finally, we're getting some rainfall. Going to have some rainfall this weekend. This is inside the vault, and it has been gathering leaves, as we can see. And we're going to come over here. I'm going to put these grates back on so cameraman doesn't fall in. We're going to take a look at the screen over here. And what I have here is these screens. And I was thinking that we'd have a couple of leaves pushed onto the screen, and one of the reasons the screen design is set up is in the event that there's screens, there's leaves blocked up, it makes it really easy to push the leaves off the screen because they're pointed downward. But the thing is, there's no leaves stuck to the screen, which is a good thing. And we're due to get a pretty good rainfall this Saturday. And just to let you know what date it is, let me look at my phone and see what today. I think it is January 9th, 1 o'clock p.m. And so today's a Thursday, and we're due to have some good rain this Friday and Saturday. We'll be out here Saturday to videotape and do some testing. We'll put some leaves in the system upstream. We're going to put them over here. But I want to go over here and show you the screens here. They're pretty clean. There's material that gets through the screens, which is always anticipated. But there's a lot of gross settling of particles on the other side. And we're coming over here again. We'll look at the snout, 42F snout, and you can see these are stuff that made it through the screen. Kind of interesting how some leaves, there's a candy wrapper, made it through the screen. And we can see that looking at the snout, looks like we hadn't had too much rain. What we have here is some direct rainfall on here, some direct leaf fall. But looking at the high water mark over here on the sides of the vault, looks like the water, the highest it's ever gotten here is just a couple inches above the existing static pool. And so that's what we got. We'll come back here and start this video again in a couple of days. Hopefully have some good rainfall. We're throwing a whole bunch of leaves and other trash in the system, and we'll see how it works. Okay, here we are. It's Saturday morning. The big storm kind of passed a little bit earlier. I couldn't find a cameraman, so I got to set up on a tripod. And anyways, we're going to go out, and we're going to go out this way, dump in a bunch of leaves and other debris, and the residual flow is feeling pretty good. And we'll pull this off here, give you a kind of a look at things, flow-wise. There's a lot to step in the hole. Anyways, we're going to go take a look, move the camera down, take a look at the inside the flow here, and get a kind of like a pre-look at it here. Okay, this is looking inside. We've had a pretty good rainstorm. There's about a ½ inch of rain. We got some leaves floating around there. Not much getting stuck. Just give you an idea of the flow coming in the pipe. Not quite what I was hoping for, but sometimes you got to go with what you got. And again, about 500 feet up that way is the manhole. We're going to go and they got the truck here. I got some bags of leaves. I got some bags of pine needles. I got a little bit of floatables. Anyways, we're going to go put those in the manhole and see what happens. Okay, here we are at the upstream manhole. We'll pull this out of the way a little bit. And take it down. Get the camera on tripod. The device, the primary treatment device is that way. And we are going to do a test. We're going to be dumping in some pine needles. I noticed that pine needles is a pretty big problem. We're going to see how the pine needle load works here. We're going to see how the device handles that. We're going to try some leaves. Here we got the nice bright ginkgo leaves. These are really tough. These are these lace leaf maple leaves, really sticky. try some of that. We got some regular old leaves. These are actually going to represent floatable trash until they get submerged. We'll just see how this works out in time. We'll go for another batch of pine needle leaves. Another batch of dry deciduous leaves. And this is a clean trash, Oregonian newspaper wrapper, some bottles, some candy wrappers. This is all stuff I'll be cleaning out of the system, netting out here sooner than later. So this is all stuff I see on the road that gets into the stormwater system. Now we're going to go and close this up real quick. Hopefully run down there and just see how it comes out. Okay, we're back here at the system. We got the some of the trash and everything, and the leaves are coming in. Watching out. Oh, there's a wrapper just came in. One of the things that this particular setup has is the velocity, the flows are directed right at the screens, the well casing material. And it appears to have a little bit of a scouring action. You'll notice that the screens in the direct flow path I'm observing are maintaining a sense of cleanliness or not being plugged up with debris. The day later after the test, January 12th. I'm really happy with how the screens, with all that pine needle material, you can see some of it in there, still some of it floating, some of the lace leaf maple. A lot of that pine needle material appears to be sinking and does not appear to be getting hung up on the screen. We're going to go take a look. The upper end here. This is what I mean by really, you take the rest of these grades and it's, you can see the water flowing on the inside. This is a day later after the test. Today is January 12th. The test was on January 11th. Just going through the screens. We got 24-inch diameter holes here. Okay. You got definitely the fine needle material that I deposited in there. Did make it through the screens. And being trapped by the 42F snout over here. Here's the flow coming in. Screens are remaining relatively free-flowing. You can see, even though we had some pretty good rainstorm intensities over the last couple hours, it never got very high here because the receiving stream never backed up. We're going to go take a look at that. We're going to walk over here without sinking in the mud. Reference, that's Highway 217 up there. There's the outflow pipe, treated flow. Leaves that are out here from the nearby trees. Quite a number of London plane trees and some others. No evidence of any of the material making it past the secondary snout.